Good morning, Ron. Good morning.
Morning.
Got you in mid chew.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Pop out chat.
Who was that? Samuel L. Jackson, remember, said in the movie Pulp Fiction, hamburgers, the cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast. But for me, it's Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch. Crunch berries, even.
Oh, yeah. My favorite.
Let's see here. Good morning, AZ Drone Dude. M Drone 1. Dominic, good morning. Brad, good morning. Susan Lee, good morning. So, you in Salt Lake City?
Leaving for there tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Hey, Susan. Yeah. It worked till 8 tonight. I'm still at work.
Oh, I got you.
Peter Carroll. Yeah.
Morning, Rodney. Morning, Ron.
Morning, Peter. Oh, I got you.
It was my up.
Morning, Rodney. Morning, Ron. Hang on.
I think it's Peter.
Yeah, it's me. Of course it is.
Of course it is. I'd rather blame Peter than me.
It's an old trick I always fall for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, Dan, you gotta love Dan, man. Drone worship.
Oh no.
Oh mercy. Oh, let's see here. Brad, good morning. Blind Neil, good morning. Arizona Street Media, good morning. You got quite the crowd already.
Well,
And of course, here comes the cat.
Yeah, good morning to all in chat. You just dragged me away from another live stream I was watching, Rodney.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, who was that?
I was from Liverpool Airport in the UK. Guys I'm subscribed to over there, they were doing a live stream from there, and they had a couple of there's an air show going on near there, and they had a couple of the old warplanes coming in there to sort of meet up there at Liverpool. They had a Spitfire landed while I was watching, and
okay, cool.
And had a Lancaster bomber due in too.
Wow, a Lancaster
another one too,
bomber.
Yeah.
Wow, Spitfire, Lancaster bomber.
Yeah, I think there's another one, a Typhoon or something. I think it was a Typhoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a Typhoon. Yeah,
apparently is the jet.
Is that a jet? Is it? Yeah. May not have been then. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they're meeting up there at Liverpool before they head off to this air show that's nearby.
Cool. Yeah. I like going to air shows.
Yeah.
Charles Hatmaker, good morning. Johnny Drone Flyer, good morning.
Rodney, I don't know if Thursday is going to be any what's the word I want to use? Pre-readiness for Alaska, but holy crap, I had an underwear changing experience on Thursday.
Oh, yeah?
Was out with my boss, actually a son-in-law and another guy. We were crossing Devil's Tower. Funny thing with this, I've never seen them in the Black Hills of South Dakota or Wyoming, but we were probably a mile up into the woods on a 2-track with a pickup, and we're setting up archery blinds, ladder stands, getting everything ready. And we get out at this one spot I knew about, and there were 3 of us. I get out, we get in the back of the truck. I grab the blind. It's in a canvas holder, and it's got a shoulder sling on it. So I just slung it up over my shoulder, and this little pond is about 50 yards down over the hill. It's not a steep hill, but the vegetation was up to about mid-chest, and the path that's normally there worn down by animals it wasn't worn down. And my other 2 friends were getting the rest of the stuff out of the truck. I said, I'll start down. So I start down. I got 20 yards down over the hill, and all of a sudden I hear this crashing in front of me. And then all I see is a spot about this big that's jet black, and it's moving quick. And I damn near stepped on it. And I just jumped back, put my back against a tree, reached under my shoulder, pulled my pistol out, and yelled, "Bear." And my two friends are like, "What? Ron, what are you running into Bigfoot down?" Like, bear. This thing's, I never fully saw the full body. All I saw was that black spot and just the brush going all over.
Wow.
So they come down over there. Yeah, Ron saw Bigfoot. Well, we go down to the pond and we open up the game camera and check the media chip. They look over at me and say, "Hey, Ron, you saw a Bigfoot and a bear." But yeah, the bear was all over the camera. Several pictures.
Wow.
I've never seen one in the Black Hills. Now that's on the the eastern side of Wyoming. It's not saying they're not there. I've heard about them, but in the 10 years I've guided out there, never saw them.
Yeah, but black bears aren't that dangerous, are they? Are they pretty dangerous too?
It all depends on what. I mean, 80-90% of the time, no. They want nothing to do with you. Now, there's mama and the kids. That's a whole different story.
Right.
But I've heard of people being attacked by them. Is it rare? Yeah. As opposed to a grizzly or, any of the brown bears up in Alaska. But yeah.
They're almost as bad, almost as dangerous as our koalas. Got to watch out for those.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say good morning to Wayne B. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. So when you leaving for Alaska?
Physically not till Tuesday morning, but going home tonight. My plan is to be home around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Get up and be on the road about 4 a.m. and be in Salt Lake City by 1 to 2 o'clock. I can't remember if you've met Michelle before.
I don't think so.
The girl I dated from California for 4 years. We still have stayed the best of friends. And she was here in February. She came to see me for a week. She called me the other day out of the blue and said, "When are you going to Alaska?" And I told her, "Aren't you going out of Salt Lake City?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "You want to meet up?" I'm like, "Stupid question." Absolutely. So I'm actually leaving a day earlier than anticipated. So we'll spend tomorrow and Monday together. She wants to fly the drone. There's a couple of canyons we've been up there before together, and a couple canyons we're going to go to and fly. And if I'm lucky, maybe a little bit early, but some of the leaves should start to be changing up there in the mountains. So that'll be kind of cool. But then she goes back to Sacramento on Tuesday morning, and I go to Petersburg, Alaska.
Oh, okay. Did you see what Johnny Drone Flyer said?
Yeah, saw that. Yeah.
No, I can't see the chat.
He goes, "I don't know about the bear crapping in the woods, but if I see one, I know who is."
Oh, trust me. I checked. It was close.
And then Blind Neil says they get him in town all the time where he's at, and he said taking out garbage, I can bump into them at the dumpster all summer and fall.
That's what I miss about the Pocono Mountains, right, Rodney, is we used to go up there. My buddies had a cabin up there, and we used to go to this one restaurant. The food was terrible, but we loved going there because every evening the bears would be out there in a dumpster.
Hang on a minute, guys.
You're not going to send Dennis, I think, are you?
Well, I have to.
Okay, all right. If you must.
Well, he pays me to do this, so yeah.
Does he? Oh, okay. Oh, well, go for it then.
He hasn't received the bill yet.
Mm-hmm.
He might have to get a new job.
Yeah, he hasn't paid his bill yet.
I've been doing this since 2018, and so he owes a lot of money.
Yeah.
You send some people. Do a little collection. Yeah, Charles is right though. They are unpredictable.
Yeah.
So those black bears are pretty widespread over there, are they? Across the country?
Well,
it depends, Peter, where you're at. Like in my state of Wyoming, I said I've heard of them, but never have seen one. Now, on the western side of Wyoming, up into like Yellowstone National Park, anywhere in that area, Montana, you'll see black bear, but it's primarily grizzlies. Those you're going to watch for.
We got black bears here in Virginia. In fact, a number of years ago, I forget exactly when, we had I was out at the church flying, and my wife and her daughter was with me. Hello, Dennis. And
hi, Dennis.
And all of a sudden, my wife goes, "There's a bear," and there's a bear going through that neighborhood. And several people had taken pictures and posted it on Facebook. And it was going across our church parking lot, or not our parking lot, but our play field. And I tried to get my drone up so I could see it, but it had gone by the time I realized it. So, but I mean, I can't believe I was really close to a bear, you know.
Yeah.
I got knocked over by one in Lake Tahoe. I was up at Michelle's mother's, and there's black bear all over Lake Tahoe. But I always used to yell at her mom all the time. She had this beautiful log A-frame house on South Beach, and she always left her garage door open all the time. I'm like, Judy, quit leaving your garage door open. I pull into her house one evening. It was not dark, but not light, and you couldn't see real well in the garage. But I pulled in the driveway, got out, and I noticed the little walk-in door at the other end of the garage. There was open about maybe this far. I'm like, well, you can enter the house through there. It's her downstairs basement. But I almost got up to the door, and then I heard her dog.
What?
I heard her dog. She has a black Labradoodle.
Oh, okay.
He's a pretty tall guy. All of a sudden, I hear the dog barking inside the house. Well, next thing you know, I'm on my butt, laying on the concrete floor in the garage going, that stupid dog. Then the dog comes by me. I'm like, wait a minute. What just hit me?
Oh, no.
Here, the bears up there are so, the door handles they're kind of like a little lever. They're very good at opening doors. Well, he had opened that door, had it, like I said, it was open about this far. What is lucky is if he would have gotten all the way in there, that door is spring loaded. It would have shut right behind him.
Oh wow.
Judy would have had a whole new set of problems on her hands.
Oh, man. Hey, I want to say good morning to Steve W. Knowles and Tomas Arios. Good morning, guys. And Dennis, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Rodney, and everyone. I can't stay long, by the way, Rodney. We're going to Lake Lanier this morning, but I wanted to join a few minutes. So,
well, few minutes better than an hour.
And 5 minutes is even better than that, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't help myself on that.
The only thing that beats that is no time at all.
So, anyway.
Good. Tomas is in there listening. Tomas, I'm going to need you tomorrow to help keep me awake. I'll be calling you, buddy. I always like to call Tomas when I'm on the road.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't talked. Tomas and I haven't talked in a while. We just can't seem to hit the right time frame, you know. He wanted to call me a while back, but unfortunately I was at work. So we'll get there, Tomas. We'll get there.
I finally started getting all you foreigners and getting used to your time frame, you know, where like Peter and Matt are, and Tomas is 7 hours ahead of me, and I'm finally starting to memorize the schedule, so I know when and when not to call.
I've got them all set up on the iPad. I just set up that world time thing, and it just it's got all the towns right across the world. So
Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea.
yeah. So that gives you all the sunrise and sunset times and all that sort of stuff too. So
Cool. Well, Dennis has that that web page he created that shows all of our sunrise times and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to in the few minutes that I have before we go, I'm going to try to update that web page so it shows the correct time for Drone Bum, because he's not going to be in Long Island. He'll be in where will he be? He'll be in it's Massachusetts, but it's a secret location. But I said I'd tell you all. So. He'll be, where will he be? Survey says Harwich Point, according to Sean.
Morning, Mela.
yeah, good morning, Mela.
Hey, Mela. Charles Hatmaker.
Charles Hatmaker, good morning.
Morning, Mela.
So let's see.
On the way to vacation. Well,
yeah, I was watching another live stream from those same guys from the UK. They got a guy in who does live streaming out of the Vancouver airport, and there's a lot of private charter planes going out of there at this time of the year for all the fishing people up on the west coast there.
Mela says, remind me not to tell you any secrets, Dennis. Hello, Gina's Point.
are you bad at keeping secrets, Dennis?
I was bad at keeping that one.
Oh.
Cool.
Maybe if he gets a drone, we could add Arizona Street Media into our sunrise streams.
Yeah.
That way we'd have East Coast, Central, and Mountain Time. Lone Star UAV, Kai, good morning.
Hey, Kai.
Is Arizona in a different time zone than like Texas and those sort of places, is it?
Yeah, it's in
Texas is split, right? And isn't Arizona also split?
No,
Yeah,
Arizona is in Mountain Time.
Okay.
But they don't change. They don't do daylight savings time there.
Wish everybody would be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
All right, guys.
There was a what?
Please forgive me for what I'm about to do.
Oh no. Oh, I'm ready.
Peter, Ron, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm sitting
Thanks,
down.
Susan.
Ready as I can be.
Yeah, I'm
Here
sitting
goes.
too.
Probably an Adrian.
Oh no. My worst fears have come true.
He still doesn't know how to wear a hat.
No.
Or take the stickers off.
Good morning.
Buying books.
That one hasn't got a flappy thing on the top.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
There's only one lady here, Adriana.
No,
Good morning,
there's two
Adrian.
ladies in the cat. Good morning, Rodney.
Morning, Adrian. Tomas says good morning.
Good morning, brother Tomas. How you doing, Ron?
Good, buddy.
How you doing, brother Dennis?
I'm doing great.
And how is my Australian connection doing? How you doing, Peter?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
That's
Very
true.
well.
Now, see, Peter was the only one that was being nice to me.
What?
I was nice to you.
No, first of all, you were saying it got to be Adrian coming in. It got to be Adrian.
Oh, you heard that part.
Wow, Ron, if he thought that was an insult, then we're all in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying I hope it's Adrian, and it was. Yeah.
How long have I known you, Peter?
Peter,
Too long, I think.
we have a particular word for that kind of behavior in America.
What's that? Okay.
Yeah, it's called brown nosing.
Well, has to be done sometime.
Mela wants to know how you put YouTube police on notice.
Well, I don't know, but if she does that, it's only me gonna get punished for having Adrian on.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that she
I've had
wondered that
you know.
after Adrian joined the chat. That's
Yeah.
just an interesting observation.
Yeah.
Just a coincidence, I think.
I think so. Must be.
I'm going to put my own 7 timeout. Hold on.
Yay!
Yay.
Well done.
Watch this.
Oops.
Chris Hope's birthday was yesterday, by the way.
Oh,
folks.
that's right. Yeah, happy birthday, Chris Hope.
Yeah.
And hope you're feeling better, buddy.
I hope he feels better soon. Last update I got from him was that he was feeling pretty good, but he was still testing positive. So
Rodney,
Yeah.
Rodney, I was going to put my own 7 timeout. I didn't need your help.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just my nature to help people, and I just wanted to be helpful.
in their time of need.
Ron?
Well, so Ron had a bear scare. I had a gator scare.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the job, they got a pond where right to the right of the fuel line where I fill up my work truck. And then there's a mechanic building behind me. So I really had to pee. Man, I just couldn't hold it. So I don't know, behind the building was the best area for me to go ahead and go. I go ahead and go. And, I got my back to the other side. Now, nobody told me there's gators over there. But then again, my dumb behind never read the sign that says, be aware, there's gators, you know what I mean? There's like 3 or 4 signs everywhere. I didn't look. All I heard is hissing noise from the, gator. I'm thinking it was just birds. Then a tree fell like at the right moment to alarm me. It fell like 3 feet from me. Boom, it hit the ground. I jumped. I peed all over myself. My pants is all messed up. And then when I looked, the gator just it stood up and it just started, coming towards me. So, I got my pants on my knees, my thing just, dingling everywhere. And I'm trying to run. Next thing you know, I tripped and fell. Then I don't know how I got up, but I climbed the truck. I've never climbed a truck that quick. And then 2 mechanics came towards my rescue while my thing's still just dingling, and I'm just I'm barely trying to bear hug the truck. That's not funny, Ron. I literally almost crapped myself.
I'm not laughing.
Yes, you are. I'm sorry, Simon. There you are. Ronnie, I think I hunched the truck at least for a good 15 minutes before I got down. I mean, butt out, everything was out.
The sad part is nobody got footage of this.
Nobody.
That is.
I would be like, you better delete that crap.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be usable anyway, but
So did this thing come right up to the truck?
Huh?
He came right up to the truck?
It literally started chasing me. You're like, yeah, it started chasing me.
I hear they're really fast across the ground.
Yeah.
that's what I've heard too.
But I heard is that they take off at about 13, 15 miles an hour, like going forward, not sideways, forward. And I'm going forward. I'm trying to get away from it. I tripped, and you know how when you watch a scary movie, the woman always end up tripping? Well, that was me. Because I tripped with my pants. Yeah, that was me. I couldn't find a stick. I couldn't find a rock. I couldn't find nothing to throw after it. Nothing.
Yeah, I can appreciate that idea of running forward when a sideways move would save your life. I felled a tree with my neighbor, and that tree started. I was pretty far away because I was pulling on the rope to bring it one direction, and it came that direction, and so I ran straight away from the tree. Stupid, if I just moved to the side, then it couldn't have. It would have been an easy maneuver for me, but I didn't. Anyway, it brought me down hard. So
I believe that is that the tree is what really saved me, because that thing. I keep hearing, like, you know how, like, when you walk on leaf and then you be crushing leaves. I keep hearing the noise, but I'm thinking it's something else. I never heard for it. So I think the thing was just kind of creeping, coming towards me. Finally, the tree fell right time. Boom. So when I look, there it is, right there.
I want to say good morning to Mickey McH and Mr. JRC. Good morning, guys.
Hey, John, how you doing, buddy?
So the next time you're in alligator infested area, you won't be wearing pink, right?
Actually, first of all, anytime I get out that truck, I literally open the door, I fill it up, I look left, right, left again, down, fill it up, get back in the truck, and then when it clicks, close it, and I go. I don't go behind there no more. I learned my lesson.
I'm still trying to have this visual of Adrian.
Run, listen. Run. When I was running, I was still peeing, dude. Like, I felt pee just, splashing all over me. Like, dude, it was bad. It was horrible, man. It was bad. It was bad. It was really bad.
I think
I try not to tell you guys that story because I know how you are, Ron. You're not gonna let it go.
Probably not.
I hope Matt.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Time out. Hey, Peter, put the link to your YouTube page in the chat, please. Charles Hatmaker's requesting it.
All right.
But yeah, Ron, I hope that Matt not watching because he could use that against me. You know how he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Aren't you worried that I might use it against you?
Nah, you're not that sophisticated.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rodney. That came out the wrong way. I apologize.
That came out exactly like you meant it, as opposed to the way you wanted to say it, right?
Game on. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Ron, now that I think about it, dude, man, my leg was shaking for about a good hour. I stayed in the parking lot of my personal church just thinking, like, what if that thing would have grabbed me in the wrong spot and just, drag me the other way?
You would probably not be on this show right now.
Yeah,
that's true.
Big.
And
That thing was
you
big.
wouldn't be in anymore.
That thing was big. I think it was at least a good 5-footer, Ron.
So I'll have to revise my Big Al story.
Big Al is not in he's in a different part of Florida now, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. He can be anywhere I want him to be, actually.
True. That's true.
Yeah, that should be the link to my page, hopefully.
Okay, Charles, there it is, buddy. In the chat.
Had to remember where to find it.
When was the last time you posted a video, Peter?
Couple of 3 or 4 months ago. Just messing around. Nothing earth-shattering.
Oh, speaking of posting videos, Adrian, I saw your comment about Yeah, what's all this past tense stuff? You know,
You
hey, this is the place
okay.
that I want to take you.
Let me tell my story.
Well, hold on, so folks understand. I posted that video a couple weeks ago on my trip. My friends from Pennsylvania that came, and I took them all these beautiful places in Montana, Wyoming, and so Adrian comments on my video,
Which was a great comment. It was a great comment.
It was. But then I replied back, yeah, this is the places that I wanted to take you. And then you replied back, what's the past tense? You know, something like that. And I said, well, did you see my reply back to you? To that one?
Unfortunately not, because I was being chased by a gator, sir.
Oh.
No.
And I said, I will show you these places if you stop buying drones and start buying a plane ticket.
I didn't see that one because I was busy being chased by a gator, sir.
Kai says, you know how things always grow in fishing stories. That gator was 2 foot yesterday.
Yeah. Hey, it's Adrian's story. He can make it as big as he wants.
That's
right.
I went fishing yesterday and caught a big bass. It was this big.
I don't know why I'm taking this kind of abuse. I'm about to go. I don't deserve.
Good riddance.
Well,
I mean, goodbye.
Adrian lives in a fridge. Oh, never mind. I'm going to have to go, folks. So thanks so much for having me on, Rodney. And it was
You're welcome, Dennis. Anytime.
Great
buddy.
to see everybody. Even Adrian. Great to see you too, Adrian, my buddy. So we'll see you all later.
Have a safe trip up to Lake Lanier.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dennis.
Ron.
Yes, sir.
While you're driving, don't call me. Okay? While you're going on your trip, do not call me.
I'm not going to call anybody.
Matter of fact, let me know when you're leaving so I can go ahead and block you on my phone. That way you cannot call me.
Well, just block him now and be done with it.
Yeah, why wait?
Don't listen to Rodney. Rodney's bad influence. Don't do that.
You know what? You're so rude, man. Adrian, you're just wow. Recovery One drone. Good morning, Dre.
Hey, Dre, how you doing, buddy? I am not rude. I am fluffy.
Oh, I could.
About as fluffy as a cactus.
Daggone.
Mike Kenny, good morning.
I'm about to go ahead and go because I'm about to go out of here. I'm going to try to get me some footage.
Another range test?
Now, see, that's a cuss word. That is a cuss word right there. Take it back, sir. Take it back.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about with another range test. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, and Rodney, you saw this picture on the day I'm packing.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yep. Taking a different hat every day out. Got my Ray Kelly hat, my Johnny Drone Flyer hat, my Rodney Bell hat, my work hat.
Oh, you sucker. You don't have to take that Rodney Bell hat with you.
Good morning, Ray. Ray Kelly's in the house. Yeah, he does.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
Yeah, he does. He's gonna catch some really big salmon with that hat on.
Darn right.
Mudball Creative. Good morning, Don.
Doggone it. Come on now. Come on.
So what you using today? Adrian, what you flying with today?
I got my Mavic 3. I also have my Alta Evo 2 Pro Enterprise with the big old smart controller. I still need to go ahead and get used to that big old controller. That thing is gigantic. I think that controller bigger than me, so I gotta get used to it. And also, I got my Phantom 4 Pro Plus V2.0. I'm starting to love that drone more and more anytime I fly it. That that DJI Phantom 4, that thing is a beast. I love it.
I love my Phantom 4 too.
That's actually my very first one, Ronnie. I've never owned one, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, cool.
That mechanical shutter is a beast. I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
I've had this one here since 2017.
Oh wow!
It keeps right on going. I wrecked it. I crashed it about 4 or 5 months ago. Had to send it off, get it fixed. Yeah, I was trying to do a sunrise, and I got over anxious, and I took off before it had gotten GPS lock. And so I was looking up and got dizzy and fell and flew right into a tree at that point.
That's one thing I gotta get used to, the remote, Rodney. And again, by me, first time owning one of these, on the controller, I did not know that you can actually fly that thing on ADI mode, only like by you changing it. You know what I mean? The modes.
Yeah.
So I messed around and I went ahead and put it on ADI mode, and I started, looking at another area to get, walk to another area, and that in ADI mode, it looks at GPS, and next thing it just started like going, sideways towards the tree. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I thought it was the wind. I'm like, why is my drone doing that? Then I could read on top of the remote, it says ADI mode, so I switch it right back, and then it stopped. That's when got the GPS lock right away.
Yeah. So.
And motherfucker, I even remember calling Recovery One Drone Dre and talking to him about it. He said, "Yeah, Adrian, you put it on ADI mode. That's gonna teach you really how to fly the drone. You know what I mean? Because that's completely manual, no GPS at all."
Right. Somebody told me once that the best way to learn to fly Phantom 4 Pro was to fly it in ADI mode.
And that's exactly what Dre also told me. That will literally make you a better pilot, because that way you'll really know how how it moves and how it maneuvers.
Right. I want to say good morning to Scott, Jackrabbit FPV. Good morning.
Hey, Scott, how you doing,
Oh, shoot. I got to get going in a few minutes too, Rodney. Go get purdied up for work.
Gonna get purdied up.
Got to do my hair,
How many?
makeup.
Well, don't put too much curl in it.
Hey, Adrian, Thomas Ariels was asking you if you're going to buy that new DJI drone they just released.
Oh, the Avada, whatever it is. I'm not getting
that thing. Yeah.
I'll let that for Mr. FPV. Somebody called, I think they call him Rodney Bell, I believe it is. He claims to be the FPV king now.
No, not me.
If it's a drone, Adrian will buy it. I think so.
Yeah, I know.
You'll have one eventually.
You're talking about the Avada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to looking at that.
But I got
to admit, I was actually tempted.
It sounds like it's got a nice little camera on it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool too, but I probably won't. I like this more. I like this more. I just finished building this. I got one more thing to add to it. Look at it, Adrian. FPV.
Hey, Ronnie, keep in mind that Avada, the Avada did not come with a remote. It only come with a controller.
With what? It only comes with what? Well, okay.
Yeah, I heard that thing. You got to buy all this stuff separately or whatever to.
Yeah.
Well, get you up to a couple grand.
The good thing is all I would have to buy is the controller and the drone itself, because I already have goggles.
I don't know.
Yeah, plus those FPVs that you've got to be easier to fix too, wouldn't they, than the DJI one?
Yeah,
I would think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So Charles Hatmaker's asking me how good are my batteries. I've actually replaced my original batteries. My original batteries lasted me like 3 years before they started swelling. So,
Wow. Well, Mr. Rodney, I better go skedoodle.
all right, Ron. Well, you take care, buddy.
Yeah.
Have a good day at work.
Yeah, thanks for that chat the other night.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
That situation's only gotten worse.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I won't see you for 2-3 weeks. I got when I get back, I think I'm back like a day. I come back to work for like 2 days, and then I go home again, and then I guide for like 4 days doing antelope and bison.
Yeah.
The bison hunt will be exciting.
Oh man, that would be fun.
Yeah.
But
so we'll catch up to you sometime in September.
Okay. Well, let us know when you get back in country.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Tuesday. I can't remember how good the cell service is in Petersburg. Or the cell data, or even Wi-Fi. I'd like to show people the harbor there. The harbor is really pretty.
Yeah.
There in Petersburg. But then once we leave, Thursday, we'll actually head to the southern part of the island on the big jet boat. It takes like 20, 30 people at a time. And once we get a mile out of town, you're done. You don't have no cell data for the whole time you're gone. But yeah, it's just you and a buddy, and the only thing you got to worry about is catching more fish than him.
Yeah.
For 8 days.
Yeah.
But hope to see lots of whales this trip too.
That would be cool.
Yeah, before I go, let me share one picture with you. But this was 2 years ago. I'll share 2 pictures with you. This is the one spot I'm going to, but this is down at the hatchery, but I saw Mr. Bear.
Wow.
Yeah. There was a metal rail there he was walking across. It was funny as heck to watch. He slipped and fell, and he took this big dive in the water. It was hysterical. It's like, you knucklehead. Where is that picture? This is in front of the lodge. It's really beautiful there.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
nice.
pretty.
Yeah, but we walk down that floating dock and get into our boats every morning and take off.
Cool. Hey, I want to say goodbye to Tomas. Have a good day, brother.
Hey, Tomas. Here's the one, Rodney. This is the underwear changing experience too. You get these guys that jump out in front of you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I remember going to sea and seeing that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're big.
One of the things I used to like to do when I was on the ship is go up to the forecastle, to the very bow, to the bow of the ship, and look down and see the dolphins.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. All righty, boys and girls. So everybody have a great day, great weekend.
You too, Ron. Be safe.
Okay.
All right. And I'll remember my story will start out this big.
And then get bigger each day. Yeah, we understand. I think those of us that are fishermen understand that rule.
Yeah. Like somebody else we know that just left the stream.
Right.
All right, guys.
Later.
Okay, Ron. Have a great holiday.
All right, guys. We'll see you. Thanks, Peter. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Yeah. Phantom Hodges Drones, good morning. All right. Anybody in the chat, I'm going to post the link. If you'd like to come up on the stream, that would be awesome. I'm going to leave it up for about 30 minutes. So if you'd like to join, please feel free to do so. Akira Show, good morning. Let's see. Mike Kenny, good morning. Ray Kelly, did I
Yeah,
say
right.
hello? Mudball Creatives in the house. Dominic's in the house. So, anyway,
So did you find out what was wrong with your microphone the other week that couldn't get working a couple of weeks back?
yeah, it ended up being I had to go into the settings and actually turn it on.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it did the computer didn't detect it right away. So
Okay. Yeah. That's unusual for a USB one.
I know it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of thing about this little computer that I don't understand yet.
Well, you'll sort it all out.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
I know I like how fast it is. And I tell you what.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes a difference a new computer, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I debated. I was actually considering getting one of those 27-inch Macs,
Okay, yeah.
but I decided to go ahead and stick with Windows.
Right.
I do have that MacBook Pro, so
Yeah.
and I'm still quite happy with it.
Yeah, I've been really happy with my Mac Mini since I got it. I haven't found anything that I do that I can't do, that I want it to do. So
Well,
I don't do anything really difficult with it, but everything it does properly and really fast. So no, very happy.
Yeah, good deal. Did I say good morning to Akira Show? Akira Show, I don't remember if I said good morning to you, but good morning. So I would ask you what you got planned for today, except I know you're going to be going to bed.
There's only another hour left of today. Yeah. Oh, well, I'll watch a bit of TV for a while till it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, I've got to add a beeper to my new drone. I got to add a beeper.
So you can find it. Is that so you can find the thing?
Yeah. This is one of those ViFly Finder 2s. And it's supposed to be really loud, and the way it's designed is it'll sense when it turns dark and the beeping will stop, but the LED will keep flashing. Yeah. And it's got its own battery, so it'll until that battery dies, it'll keep doing it.
Yeah, that's good. So
even if the battery on the drone gets disconnected or burns down, runs down, that will keep going for a while. Yeah. Kai says they work great. That's what I heard, Kai. I tell you what, flying out there at the Rappahannock Community College, sometimes I wished I had a beeper on my Baby Hawk. In fact, I'm putting one of those on my Baby Hawk just as soon as I can find a place to put it. So, but I'm really getting into this FPV stuff.
You seem to be getting a lot better at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a long way to go yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah. Charles, I've got two drones. I've got a first one I bought was one of those little Tellos. And I've got a one of the original Mavic Pro Platinums, both of which I haven't flown for a couple of years, but I've still got them. Yeah.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, Kai said he put one on a Baby Hawk too for Sean. So So it must be you must be able to do it. I'll figure it out. I'll get there. I'll figure it out. And then I've got so I got to add one to that, one to my baby hawk, and then I'll have one of those left. And I may take the beeper on my my other 5-inch drone, and just put it between the camera and the flight controller. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think I can do that.
So how many FPV drones have you got now, Rodney?
I have two 5-inch ones. I have the baby hawk. I have a tiny hawk, and I have two whoops. Tiny Hawk S, the one that Rick Halber gave me,
Right.
and then I got a Mobile 6 HD, which isn't working well right now. I keep losing the video every time I run into something, so I have to take the cockpit off and go in and mess with the cables because I don't think they designed it very well.
There's an easy fix for that. Just stop running into things. That'll problem solve.
True, but I mean, it wouldn't be any fun otherwise.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, Rodney is true FPV. He has multiple drones. Oh yeah, I'll probably have a few more before I'm through. So yeah, I looked at that Avanta and it looks kind of cool. I just don't think it's going to be for me. I mean, like I said earlier, it was tempting, but after stopping and giving it some thought, and Mike Kinney was right. You can build two 5-inch drones for the price of the Avanta. So,
yeah. I'm not sure what they're worth over here. I haven't had a look at the prices over here yet.
I think I looked at one on Race Day Quads, I think it was, and it was like $6.99 or something like that.
Okay. Well, so they're selling all the bits and pieces sort of separate this time too, aren't they? Rather than having
they are. So let me look here real fast.
They got that funny hand controller too that they. I'm not too sure how that'll work, but there's just that one just holding your hand, just a single-handed one.
I've seen people fly drones with that.
Yeah. But it's just a matter of getting used to it.
I imagine it would be, let's see. Okay, so the DJI Avanta Pro view combo comes with the DJI goggles. It's $13.88. So that's with the goggles and the drone itself, and then the drone by itself is $6.29.
Right.
At least on Race Day Quads.
Yeah, according to the Northside Hawk, it's if you buy the whole kit, everything. It's $2,700 over here.
Well, I don't see it on here where they have it. Oh, okay. You're right. It's got the goggles, the drone, and that little hand controller.
Okay.
I saw somebody using one of those before. I think it was at the South Florida drone meetup, actually.
Okay.
I'm not sure I would be comfortable with that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they put that controller in it rather than a standard sort of one.
Yeah, but I guess you can buy a different controller for it.
Oh yeah. Imagine you would. That definitely won't be on my shopping list, then, that's for sure.
So way too high for a 3-inch center whoop. Yeah, Mike, I think I agree with you. I think you're buying the name DJI. I think you're buying the brand name. You're paying for the brand name is what you're doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Adrian has one for his DJI FPV, the wand. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, now I remember. It was on flight test. It was a flight test video. I saw one of the guys using that controller for one of the DJI drones. I think it was the Mavic 3 or something like that.
Is that's similar to wasn't there another controller that astronaut guy brought out a couple of years ago?
Yeah, the joystick one.
Yeah, that was a similar sort of thing, wasn't it?
That's similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. So.
Yeah.
Well, Peter, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this, brother.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but no one seems to be joining us. So, yeah, fair enough then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go back and watch a bit of TV, then head off to bed.
Yeah, I'm going to probably work on some drones and then do my weekend chores.
I'll do my weekend chores during the next week sometime, I think.
Well, I wished I had that kind of time.
One thing I got plenty of these days is time.
I bet.
Can do what I like when I like, so it works well. Yeah. All right, then.
All right, Peter. Well, you have a good evening, brother.
Yep, you too. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. And everyone in chat, have a great weekend, and we'll catch you again next time.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. So everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being here, brother. Glad you could join us. Sorry this is shorter than usual, but I think might be everybody's busy. Brant Ariels, good morning. Have you been in there a while or you just been lurking? I just noticed you in here. So hope you're having a good day. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, Sunday sunrise, we're going to have a special sunrise show with Drone Bum up in somewhere in Massachusetts. Dennis said where it was earlier. I forgot. But be sure to join us for that. That'll be followed by me here in Virginia, followed by Dennis in Georgia. And then if Fly Natural and Chris Hope, I think Chris Hope is still feeling under the weather, so he probably won't be flying, but you never know. Anyway, after that, it'll be Johnny Drone Flyer with Jones and Coffee. You all have a great day, a great weekend, and we'll see you in the morning. Bye now.